Welcome back to the Diva Stadium and to the latest episode of Zero to Hero, the FM22 save where we're trying to take a team from the bottom of the footballing pyramid and make them into the world's best team. So we're approaching the end of our second season here in charge at the Diva and currently find ourselves in the Vanarama National League. Will this season bring another promotion, or will it be a step too far this early on in our short career as a manager so far? Well, drop a like on the video if you're enjoying the content so far, and don't forget to hit the bell notification button so you don't miss out on the adventures as we continue our journey with Chester FC in Zero to Hero. So after the disappointment of throwing away a 2-goal lead in the last episode against Stockport, things have not got much better as we've only managed to pick up 10 points from a possible 27 in the league, and our playoff dreams are clinging on by the narrowest of threads. Let's run down the latest set of results and give you a look at how our season is petering out with a whimper. So we started off with a win at home against bottom of the table Maidenhead. It was a nice comfortable 3-0 win with goals from Horsfield, Waring and Bowery. This is when the slumping form began. We didn't turn up at all for the match at home against Torquay as we suffered an embarrassing 3-1 defeat. The poor form continued for the next few games as we suffered defeat after defeat. We took a break from league action as we travelled to Chesterfield in the FA Trophy, but again poor performances cost us and we went down 2-1, and now we're out of the competition. I was hoping the defeat would spur us on in the league, but obviously that's not the case currently. Guiseley was next as we were looking for our first win against him in our managerial career, but again not the case today as we went down 2-1 and continue to hunt down that elusive win over ex-Chester manager Marcus Bignett. Aldershot awaited us at the Diva Stadium next. The fans were up for this one, but unfortunately the players were not, as defensive mistakes cost us as we lost 3-2. The players were starting to struggle and look a little bit jaded. Is a small squad going to cost us a playoff spot for the final few months of the season? Who knows? I think we're going to find out. We've had a change of heart in February and decided to mix the formation up again and move to a 4-2-3-1 formation, which seems to suit the players that we have at the club better. Is this a stroke of tactical genius, or will it come back and haunt me? So using the new formation, we didn't kick the month of February off to a fantastic start as we suffered another defeat, this time away at Barnet. It was a lacklustre performance and we deserved nothing from this game at all. Then we noticed a little bit of promise in our next match as we managed to pick up our first point in the 5 games. It should have been a bit more than that, but individual error cost us and a rash challenge in the box gave Kingsland the opportunity to equalise from the spot as the game ended 2-2. Next was the win that we'd been looking for as we took on playoff spot rivals Halifax. This was a very nervy game, but thankfully an early strike from Rhys Alazani was enough to take the points with a 1-0 win. It was Derby Day next as we entertained fierce rivals Wrexham at the Diva. It was a bumper crowd for this one. It was a pulsating match with plenty of goals, but unfortunately, again, individual errors cost us the game as we slipped to a 5-3 defeat. So our final game of the month was an away trip to Southend, and it was certainly a first half game as we fought back from 2-1 down to win this one 3-2, as goals from Waring, Tutty and Alazani was enough to grab us all 3 valuable points. Where does that leave us in terms of league position? Let's find out. So miraculously, we're currently just hanging on to that final playoff spot. I think it's going to go down to the wire this one, as we have a few games in the run-up against teams that are looking to mount a serious playoff push. Last season's point total to get in the playoffs was 70, but I think we're going to need more than that this season. So we'll at least be looking to win at least 5 of our last 10 remaining games if we've got any chance of achieving what we thought was an impossible task at the beginning of the season. So let's run through the new formation that we're using, and then after that, see how we get on in today's match as we entertain Wheelstone. So here it is, the new formation that we're currently rocking in the save. Is it going to be the one that's going to keep us in that playoff spot for the end of the season? Or is this going to be a tactical disaster? Only time will tell, I think. Okay, so line-up for today's game is Du Bois, Mason, Greenidge, Diaby and French at the back. Glendon is playing as a deep-lying playmaker with Ward as a central midfielder on attack. We then got Lane, who's come back to the club after his loan spell ended and we got him back on loan again as an informal inside forward. And Alazani is playing as a support striker behind Waring with Bowery as an inverted winger on the right-hand side. We are now dropped the mentality to a positive mentality from attacking. It seems to give us a bit more fluidity and a bit more stability in the team, which seems to be working better. But if we need to, we can change that up in attack at any point during the game. When we're in possession, we are still playing a fairly wide attacking width with shorter passing and higher tempo. We're also now playing the ball out of defence, and we've also put the shoots on site to help with the midfielders getting into positions to shoot and potentially score long-range goals. In transition, it's exactly the same pretty much. Counter-pressing again with a counter-attacking style. The goalkeeper is distributing the ball quickly, but we're looking to get the ball out to the full-backs and the centre-backs, which in the means of throwing it or rolling it. And then when we're out of possession, we're playing still our high line of engagement with a higher defensive line with the offside trap. We've also took get stuck in off because our disciplinary record has been shocking recently, so that should help reduce the yellow cards that we do get. Let's jump into today's game. So here we are at Ziva Stadium for today's game against Wealdstone. A game we should be winning. Will the formation change pay off in this one? Or will it be a tactical disaster? Only time will tell, I suppose. Easy catch for the boys in goal there. This is the new style we're playing, getting it out to the centre-backs and getting it wide as quickly as possible. Try and build an attack with us. Glendon looking to weave the ball in to find Waring. Glendon at the back now dictating the play, but it's gone straight through to their keeper. Won the ball back though. Waring's picked it up, looking for Bowery out wide. Cuts it back and it's a penalty by the looks of it. Don't know what happened then, but it's definitely a penalty. Bowery's going to take the penalty. Can he make it 1-0? Yes, he can. Put it sublimely into the bottom corner. We'll take that one all day long. Cool, calm, collective finish that was from Bowery into the bottom corner, that penalty. A lot of pressure on that one. Not creating a lot, but we're more stable, more secure at the back, which is a good sign. Alazani. Oh, that would have been some goal, that was. This is why we're playing Alazani in that support striker. He's got the ability to do that. Create something out of nothing. And he's got an eye for goal as well. Problem we do have though with having a small squad, players do get quite tired very quickly. Greenidge is looking tired. Might have to look at making a change half time and go Tool on. Not that I want to really do that, but we'll see. Maybe later on in the second half. Can we get another one just before half time? Glendon with the ball in. Yes, we can. George Waring with a header at the back post. Looped it back in over the keeper. Great goal from Waring. Dangerous as anything in the air, Waring is. Keeper was in no man's land for that one. Well, there you have it. Very positive performance from the boys so far in this new formation that we're rocking. Can't ask for more. Good XG score, plenty of shots on goal, plenty on target, plenty of possession. I'll have a chat with the boys. Join us for the second half. Well, second half just about kicking off. Excellent first half from the boys for that first half performance. It's what we've been lacking for a long time. Hopefully, it doesn't turn on its ugly head for the second half. French with the clearance. Wealdstone still looking to counter. Play the ball around nicely, trying to create that opportunity to get themselves back in the game. Oh, should have been a goal that. Well worked opportunity that was from Wealdstone. Potentially going to have to make a couple of changes. There's a couple of tired legs coming out there now. Right, we're going to freshen this up a bit so we can make sure we keep this 2-0 advantage and see out this game. Join us in a second. Okay, we made a triple substitution. O'Toole, Tutty and Ishmael has come on to replace Bowery, Ward and Greenidge. We just need to freshen it up a little bit. Don't think we're going to throw this one away, but I've said that before and it's happened. Glendon out wide with the ball. Going to get a cross in. Finds Zelly. Alazani. Oh, it's pinball in that box at the moment. Nearly there. So a valuable 3 points. Yes, that's what we like to see. 3 points. Back on the winning road. Clinging on to that playoff spot still. Things are going to be a lot tougher from here out, though. We have a lot of difficult games coming up with teams in and around those playoff spots. So that's 1 win down. Potentially 4 more. We might seal that spot. So there you have it. The change in formation has seemed to work. Okay, it was against a team that we should have beaten, but at this stage of the season, it's a valuable 3 points. Thankfully, we're still clinging on to that final playoff spot. Will we still be there on the final day of the season? Who knows? Join us next time to find out as we continue 0 to Hero.